extremely sorry for being really, really cliche and doing a commentary video. Uh, Pretty much all my videos are going to be commentary videos, but they're not going to be on, like, trending topics or anything. They're going to be on topics that I just want to talk about. And, yeah, I'm 13, and I've been doing YouTube for about almost 5 years. And, yeah, be sure to leave any criticisms. If you send hate comments, that's on you. I sound like a total faggot right now. I'll get into the video. So I remember seeing a comment on a YouTube video a couple days ago. It said something like, Saints Row 4 has the best ending of any Saints Row game. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't think to save it because I didn't know I was going to make a video on it, but it kept bothering me day after day. I just kept thinking about that comment, and it's been pissing me off. The fact that Saints Row 4 even comes into their mind when thinking about the best ending of a Saints Row game just blows my mind. If you've played any other Saints Row game, this would also piss you off. I'm guessing that they only played Saints Row the 3rd, Saints Row 4, and maybe even Get Out of Hell. Because, if they've even played... You know what? Even Saints Row the 3rd had an amazing ending, whichever way you went. Yeah. It's just not even... It's not even close to a good ending with Saints Row 4. Don't get me wrong, it's not a terrible ending, but it's just not a Saints Row ending. Like, Saints Row, you get your vengeance, and you move on with your day. Or there's some tragic event that happens at the end, like in Saints Row 1. That's the ending of a Saints Row game. Not some dance party with Zinyak who's been already murdered. It's just some unfunny dance party, and you're gonna go back in time. How we do that? This is how we do it. La, 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 la. This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so every time I go, yeah, I'm freedom. Okay, niggas gotta get the keys to my truck. To the shop cause I'm faded. The honeys in the streets, make money, can we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime turns to the guys can I. All the gang gang, forgot about the drive-by. Try to get the groove on before you get paid. So zip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kind of rockin' it all, cuz this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. You want my name, but you got the flavor. This is how we do it. Let's step it back in the old school. This is how we do it. I'm kind of rockin' it all, cuz this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. You want my name, but you got the flavor. This is how we do it. Let's step it back in the old school. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All hands up in the air and wait from here to there. You're an OG track, I wanna be there. You see the looks ain't good to me. Ever since I was a lower page, but now I'm a big G. They're gonna sing about the money, $1 bill show. If you were from where I'm from, then you would know that I gotta get down in a big black truck. You can get yours at home. Whatever it is, find the way. So just fuck it up and throw your hands up and let me get the party say, I'm kind of lost, it's all just. This is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. Why the nigga first you got the flavor. This is how we do it. And I'll never go back on those right now. This is how we do it. I'm kind of lost, it's all just. This is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. Why the nigga first you got the flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip it back from low to back. This is how we do it. I'm kind of lost, it's all just. South Central does it like nobody does. Why you think as easy? This is how we do it. I'm not back on the old school track. Once upon a time in 94, Montreal made no money and lost himself. They know they said what they like, they stole. And people believe that he made was left. Then everybody's saying forward his name. He gave us some money, this is what he said. You and I'll see you gonna make some cash. Sold a million records, they were making a dash. Oh, my boss, it's good. This is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. Nobody does. Why my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. And I'm not going on those right now. This is how we do it. I'm so good. This is how we do it. South Central does it like no, it's so real. Oh, party time. This is how we do it. Straight up coming. Depending on the ending you get, why couldn't they just have one ending? Oh, secret ending, Saints Row 4. People are just cashing out on that for views. Seen about 20 videos on it, but it's the same ending, except you go back in time and you find Jane Austen. That's it. Wow. Saints Row 2 had an amazing ending. Because the story led off of Saints Row 1. Saints Row 1's ending is you get blown up on a boat and betrayed by the leader of the Saints. You get betrayed by Julius.
And it's just, God, such a good ending for Saints Row 1. And then Saints Row 2. After you get blown up on the boat, come back, fight all the other gangs in Stillwater, go through a super long and actually kind of hard storyline. And then the ending is just so precise and so amazing. You go to Dane Vogel's office, the guy who's caused you so much trouble, sent gangs after you, used you to get to the head of Ultor. You go to his office, go through several teams of SWAT guys and Ultor soldiers, and you shoot him through a window. Best ending of Saints Row ever.
They're dead, and you have the Saints' #1 fan running all...
And the ending of Saints Row the Third is you chase Killbane at the airport, blow up his plane, he survives, you break his neck in a fight, then you go and you blow up a VTOL with a minigun on foot, parachute off a giant plane flying boat thing, and you get blamed for the death of Shaundi.
Remember me? You were a fucking clown, selling energy drinks and lunchboxes. You didn't care about the crowd, just the paycheck. And I changed that.
Bullshit.
Mark my words. When these hands are crushing your throat, your dying breath won't be an appeal to God or a message of love to your family. It'll be, thank you, Killbane.
Man, I'm gonna enjoy shutting you up.
It's just such an impacting ending, and so much better than Saints Row 4 could ever do. Just the fact that anything like that could ever top what happened in Saints Row 2 and 3 is just not in my mind right now. Nothing could happen to fix those two. Those two games are so good, and I get it. Saints Row 3 changed a lot of things, but it also added a lot of things that I just love so much. Like the new weapons, like the quirky weapons are so good. Like the dildo bat, that is a fun weapon to use. Just, if you've never played a Saints Row game, I would recommend start with the first one. It's kind of cheesy, but once you get through it, it's really, really good. And it has an actually good storyline. Saints Row 2, really fun to play. Not very good graphics, but an amazing storyline, great gameplay. I have a good 50 hours. I had a good 50 hour before I finished it. I'm at like over 200 hours in the game right now. It's just completely amazing. I've spent so much time on it, and it's just so great. So that's gonna do it for this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Maybe not. it's probably, yeah, you're not gonna click on the next one. You probably got here from the recommended of some Flippy video, because I'm gonna like title it the same thing or put his name in the tags or something. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Views, mate. Views. Bye.